Oh, let me tell you a story. Story, story, story. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. um, I'm so glad to be here. Um, I'm really, I'm really thankful to God to actually be here. And the last couple of days has been so scary and so, intense for me. So from the title, you would know that okay, yeah, I got COVID. So before I got COVID, let me give you guys a backstory. So about 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine had a kind of little house party at this place. As a matter of fact, I was one of the organizers. Like, no, like he called me, we talked about it. He was like, invite people. I was like, yeah, sure. I was going to go, but on the day of the party, I got back from work. You guys know I have a 9 to 5 job, so I got back from work. I have a side business, right? And I got back from work. I started cooking. I didn't finish cooking till like 11, and the party already started by 10. And I was so tired. And I had my roommates, like I encouraged them because I had to invite people, so I encouraged my roommates to like go for this party. Like, yo, my friend's gonna take care of you. You know, I'm one of the organizers. Yo, blah blah blah. So my roommates went for the party. Two of them, but like we're four living in the house, and two of them went to the party, and they came back. I was like, oh, how was the party? Oh, they were so nice. You know, they met different new people and stuff like that. And then, so the whole party was like Friday, Saturday, and then I went to work. Then the following week, normal. And then on Wednesday, my best friend called me and she's like, hey, how are your roommates? And I was like, they're fine. Why? Because like, why would you like ask about my roommates all of a sudden? She's like, oh, she tested positive for COVID. I should make sure that my roommates are okay. I was like, I was really freaking out because I was at work. It was my lunch break. I was freaking out. So I texted my roommates, and then I was like, yo, this person got COVID. I need you guys to test yourself so we know that we're safe, or if we have to isolate and stuff like that, because we're roommates. So if one has COVID, all of us has to isolate. So that very day, one of them tested positive. Then she told me like when I was at work that she was positive, and then so on my way after work, on my way to the house, I stopped at Walmart to get the rapid test. I got the rapid test, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to test myself just to be sure, because I work in the healthcare section, right? I can't risk like having COVID and not knowing, even if I'm not showing symptoms, right? So I tested myself. I was negative, but then my two other roommates tested like positive. So like three of my roommates were like positive, and I was the only one negative. And then I messaged my HR. I was like, yo, this is what's going on. She's like, oh yeah, you have to isolate for 5 days. And I was like, okay. And then I isolated, but then I called my mom and I spoke to my mom, and she's like, oh, why not go to a hotel and isolate privately? And I was like, I'm already a close contact, so it's going to be, I really have to isolate with them, so it would not make sense moving to a hotel. And yeah, so on that was on Wednesday, so I didn't go to work that week. And then on Saturday, I woke up with this and one of the symptoms one of my roommates had was coughing. Like he was coughing seriously, and the other one said she had high fever. So on Saturday, I woke up with sore throat. I was coughing. In fact, I woke up immediately. I went to throw up. I was feeling nauseous. I was having this serious sore throat, and I was like, I better not be pregnant. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I better not be pregnant, right? But I'm a child of God. I better not be pregnant. So the first thing my roommate said to do was to like check, like do the COVID test. So I did a COVID test, and that's the result. I was positive, and I was shocked. Like for the first 10 minutes, I was shocked. You know when you feel like it can never be you. You know when you feel like yeah, it can never be you. So I tested positive, and I went upstairs. I was shocked. I didn't even know what to say or how to express myself. Um, I texted my mom. I was like, I'm positive. And she's like, no. I was like, I waited 15 minutes this time, because usually my sister was like, oh, because my sister had taken the test before. She's like, oh, you don't even have to wait for that 15 minutes. You see your result like ASAP. So I was like, I waited the whole 15 minutes, and then I saw the result. And my mom was like, it's not by waiting the whole 15 minutes. Take the test the next day. Yeah. She's like, it's not about the time. Just do the test again the next day. As at the time I tested positive, my roommates were already okay. Like there was no sign of fever, no coughing, no other symptoms. So it was like the three of them that first had COVID were okay, and now it's my turn to like get the COVID. And had sore throat, and then I was coughing like, you know, someone that has tuberculosis. Yeah, I was coughing. I was coughing like it was really scary. And then the first night, I was scared. Um, I thought I was going to die, because like you hear like so many COVID cases, like, oh, somebody, this person died from COVID, or this, you know, this happened, this person went to the intensive care unit, this is I was like, oh my god, am I going to be one of those? Because I didn't want to be part of the COVID statistics. So I was like, oh my god, this is happening to me. I was so scared. I was so scared of my life, for my life. Ugh, I was so scared. Yeah. Um. What else? Yeah. Um. The first day I had high fever, of 100.7 degree Fahrenheit, and I was really cold. So I was just taking like just liquid hot tea. I had my brother um, make tea for me, put lemon in it, you know, and was just, everybody was just like pampering me. My roommates were so sweet, because I felt like I was the sickest, right? Everybody was giving me like, what do you want? Are you okay? Even my business partner was like, you better get well soon. um, yeah, and then that was the first day, and then I was afraid of sleeping alone, so I spoke to my best friend for like 2 hours, and then I spoke to my boyfriend for another 4 hours until I was able to sleep. Like I was not comfortable sleeping like alone. I wanted to like hear people's voice before I can sleep. So I spoke to two different people, and then, you know, I slept. The next morning I woke up with high fever of 102.5 degree Fahrenheit, and yeah, I was so scared. And then I told my roommate, I was like, I feel like if people are talking to me, right, I'll be okay. Like if people are talking to me, I won't feel as sick as staying in my room, like sleeping alone. So I went downstairs to the living room, and then, you know, my roommates were there, were talking, and then I felt like, you would feel like my head was heavy, it just go around. And then that day was, I didn't eat anything solid for 2 days. I was just drinking liquid, because my my throat was like blocked. I could not like swallow a lot. And then the third day I was able to like eat fruits. I had someone bring buy me fruits. I was able to take fruits, and then I was able to like yeah, swallow the fruit and then just take liquid. And then the fourth day I was able to like eat normal food. I even cooked myself. Like I made rice and stew myself, my favorite. And yeah, um, what I think um, I should have done when my roommate, when I found out that my roommate had the virus, I should have made a policy that everybody wear face mask, right? But I just, it was hard enough for them to have gotten COVID, so I was like, we're all in this together. But my advice to other people would be like, wear face mask, because you never can tell if you don't know how bad your own is going to be, right? And I think to an extent I blamed myself, like letting my roommates go for the party. I know it's not entirely my fault. Like what would be, right? But like if I had not gingered them, because I know that day of the party one of them came back and she was like she's really tired, she just got back from work. I mean, I think gym or something, and the other one just got back from work. So like they're like, oh, the vibe is not there. But I was like, you guys go for this party, because I think I knew deep down that I was not going to go because I was so tired, right? So I low-key blamed myself. um but yeah, and that's the reason why I don't really associate with people, especially in this times. Like everybody's like, oh, you're boring, oh, you're this. But like I like to be in my own house where I know I'm safe, so that virus will not come to me. But yeah, um I'm better, I'm okay. um I'm COVID free now, and yeah, I'm really grateful to God. Honestly, COVID is real and it's scary. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. COVID is really scary, because I literally thought that this is the end, like I was going to die. But yeah, thank you for watching and thank you for listening to my story. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.